Hi, I'd like to welcome you Serious Business viewers to another episode of Serious Business TV, and I'd like to welcome Dave and Selena from Phat Club's Auckland. How's it going, guys?
Hello, nice to be here.
So, I know what the occasion is, but it looks better if you just tell me what the occasion is here.
It's a taster. It's
a taste of Phat.
Scratch beer vets in Adam, Freeland and Freaknuts, and none of whom are playing at Phat this year, but we do have the freestylers in Aquasky if you want breaks, so it's kind of still a taste.
So it's a bit of a sort of taster of the Phat attitude.
Teaser and a taster.
Teaser of the Phat attitude and spirit as opposed to the exact thing.
We've got Timmy Shoemaker at Andy Form, they're playing.
Nice one. So you guys have already done the sort of South Island Phat Taster series. How was that received down there? What did you do?
Fucking ridiculous, man.
Awesome.
1,200 people in Dunedin. I didn't even know there were 1,200 people in Dunedin. 1,000 people at the Civic in Christchurch. We had to turn away about 500. You know, it was just having the Upbeats and Concord Dawn and Black Sunnypool all together just seemed to strike a chord in people, and it was really nice.
There's one more South Island gig. How was doing a Sunday session in Queenstown? How'd that go?
Actually, I'm still suffering. I fell backstage and cracked my ribs, and apparently it's going to take another 6 weeks before I'll be fully human again. But it was a wicked gig. It was basically a test run for Black Planet, which are a live drum and bass band from Queenstown, and a chance for us to go there. I'd never been there before.
Well, neither had I, and we'd had two really full-on, quite
huge
huge gigs. The 2 nights before was Christchurch and Dunedin, so it was actually quite nice to just chill and experience a new town. And yeah, Queenstown's quite an interesting little place, isn't it?
I was a bit worried when we were going to go there that it was going to be all tourists and it was not going to be like a real gig, but it turned out to be all locals who were just going real hard, and it was great.
They go hard down there. Speaking of the Black Planet, a tester for them, how do you think they came through that tester?
They've got a gig, so they were sweet.
Nice, man. I love those guys. I'm looking forward to seeing them at Phat for sure. So
they've been sending us music for a while. You know, to start with it was a bit derivative, but you know, it got better and better. And when we saw them live, that was like sweet.
So anyway, some people have said certain things about Phat 07. Personally, I had a great time.
Yep.
But so what are some of the lessons that you guys have learnt and will be applying to Phat 08?
Lots and lots.
Basically, we're setting it up the same way we used to set up Canaan Downs Party, which is have the pre-party on site the night before, let people have 48 to 60 hours to get in, so there's enough time for people to get in.
And my biggest request and what I learned from the whole experience was that I want the 2 zones to be right next to each other, so that you don't have to take half an hour to go from one zone to the other. So this year, the two zones are right next to each other. And the amazing thing about having the landowner that we've got and the space that we've got is that the landowner's building an embankment in between the 2 zones, so you can jump from one zone to the other. It'll take you 2 minutes, but if you go up the embankment it'll sound like shit, but if you're in the zones it'll sound awesome.
Is there anything about the future of Phat you're prepared to reveal, or we're just going to have to wait and find out year to year?
It's going to get, basically, I'm 49 years old, right? So I've basically mapped out the rest of my life until I retire. And I've got a few...
Evolution.
I've got a few acts that I would definitely like to have between now and 2000 and whatever it is. 2016? Yeah. And basically, it's going to be worth following this. Stay in touch.
We will. I'm hoping to come to them all personally. Anyway, just to wrap it up quickly, obviously to get a resource for that long, the locals of Anangahua, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, I hope.
Yep.
Obviously love you guys. Can you just sum it up with saying what the festival means to the local crew?
The West Coast people are all party people. The West Coast is all about parties, and the fact that we've bought a party and put it in the West Coast, they're quite happy about, I can say. Quite happy.
I'd like to say,
Sweet. Well, thanks a lot for talking to me, guys. Thanks for having me at all your events.
Cheers.
Us, our show, pretty much all you guys. We'll see you at Phat 08. No excuses. Bam. Serious business. Cheers, guys.